Hello and welcome to Citi Newsroom. I am Umaru Sanda Amadou. We'll tell you the story of how a whole community is living in kiosks. And guess where this is happening? At Spintex in Accra.
Hey, it's not easy here. It's like maybe we are staying in the kiosk, but if you calculate the money that we will pay during the month now, oh my man, you can even use it to rent like 2 bedrooms.
Also, NPP picks wife of slain MP from Mfantseman Hayford as a new parliamentary candidate for the constituency. Still on Citi Newsroom, flag bearer of the NDC, John Dramani Mahama, joins growing list of persons endorsing the provision of security protection for MPs.
I think that in the meantime, we need to give some protection to our leaders, like the MPs, and provide them with some armed guards so that they're able to protect them while we work towards making the country safer for all of us.
And later, residents of Tetegu in Accra want government to construct better drainage system to prevent perennial flooding in the area.
Na omutimi yi gota efa homaye de ka so nso otimi to aha no kura untimi nantipo enti e pese omo yi gota e de mai pa.
Details of our stories. And the New Patriotic Party has settled on the wife of the late MP from Mfantseman Hayford as a new parliamentary candidate for the constituency. According to regional executives of the party, the decision was arrived at after considering demands made by grassroots members of the party. This was confirmed to Citi News on the sidelines of the one-week observation of the late MP Hayford at a gathering of party supporters. The General Secretary of the party approved the choice of the local executives. Here is a report.
It was a moment of grief for family and friends of the late Mfantseman MP Hayford, who converged at School Kasim in Mankasim for his one-week observation. The MP was shot dead by suspected armed robbers on the dawn of Friday, October 2, on the Mankasim Abeaze to Dominasi Road while returning from a campaign tour of his constituency. The Vice President, Dr. Baumia, and some members of Parliament were present to mourn the late MP. Fond memories of the late MP were shared.
He doesn't talk about the past. He always mentions the past and asks, how can we rectify this going forward? And one thing I remember about him, that anytime he comes down and he's leaving back to Accra, he'll come to my office for food. And as for that one, I owe him, Chief, if you don't give me food, I won't go. This is something I remember about him.
A great vacuum can be created in the Mfantseman MPP, but one thing that gladdens our heart is that Honorable Mfantseman did perform creditably, and the people of this constituency had purpose in their hearts to renew his mandate. So his handiwork, his achievements are those things that are going to propel us in retaining this seat come 7th December 2020.
So these are very difficult moments for us, but I can assure you that all is going to be well. We have heard a lot of things. We are praying that sooner than later, the truth will be unraveled so that we all go to rest. But it's not been easy on me. Since he passed, in actual fact, we spoke on the evening to his passing that we're going to meet the next day in the morning, because we are planning to have a joint program. That was yesterday on radio. And so we had a plan, but unfortunately, God took him away from us.
The party has also selected the wife of the late MP as its parliamentary candidate for the Mfantseman constituency in the December elections.
is true that Mrs. Ophelia Hayford has been confirmed as a successor of her husband. So it is a confirm that she is representing the husband for Mfantseman constituency. We have nothing to challenge. They said they want Madame Ophelia as a candidate. So we have to. So they are going to the ground, they are going to work, they are going to lead a campaign. So if they speak, we have to. That's the reason why we have given her the position. And again, we know what she can do, because she's a strong lady.
General Secretary of the MPP, John Bwedu, indicated his party's commitment to complete all projects started by the late Kwanzaa Hayford.
The final funeral rites of the late Member of Parliament, Mfantseman Kwanzaa Hayford, has been slated for the 27th, 28th and the 29th of November. But for family members of the late MP, they can only take consolation in the Lord and hope that the perpetrators of this crime are brought to book. For Citi News, I am Calvis Tete, Mfantseman.
We still stay with this sad story because the flag bearer of the National Democratic Congress, John Mahama, has charged the government to deal with the spate of armed robbery attacks in the country. Now, the NDC flag bearer, who was at the family house of the late MP, Kwanzaa Hayford, to commiserate with them, indicated that the MP's work on behalf of the country and it would not be wrong to give them protection.
It doesn't matter that he is an MPP MP or he was an NDC MP. The point is, we all mourn his passing, and we want to express our condolences to the bereaved family. It is an occasion for sadness. I believe that, yes, it's a call to us, the leaders, to make sure that our people are safer, because this is something that Ghanaians face every day. There are armed robberies all over the country. But, I mean, for somebody like him to die in an incident like this means that we need to wake up and make sure that we deal with the issue of armed robbery so that all our people are safe. But like I said in my message when I tweeted, I think that in the meantime, we need to give some protection to our leaders, like the MPs, and provide them with some armed guards so that they're able to protect them while we work towards making the country safer for all of us. And so on this occasion, I took a break from campaigning to come and personally pay my condolences and my respects to the bereaved family, especially to his widow and to his children, and to say that we're all in this together. It doesn't matter whether we're NDC or NPP. We have come to pay our condolences. We've announced the date of the funeral. On the date of the funeral, we'll be represented here to help you give a fitting farewell to our friend and brother.
On the Citi newsroom today, I'm coming to you from the Spintex Road in Accra. My name is Umaru Sanda Amadou. Now, when you hear Spintex Road or Spintex, and if anyone tells you they live on the Spintex Road or at Spintex, you imagine that they live in a very plush environment. Indeed, it is what has become the characteristics of Spintex Road or living in Spintex. Indeed, there are huge mansions here, buildings that look so classic, and that people live here. Indeed, it is not far from Sakumono, Tema, along the motorway, and so it's indeed considered as a rich area. But what you may not know driving past this road is that just by the road is a sprawling community, a huge community built on, guess what? Kiosk. Come with me. Now, typically this would be kiosks that you would find along streets where people sell the usual items, sometimes food. But you may not also know that this is actually someone's chamber and hall. This is someone's self-contained. This is someone's whole life's earnings. This is someone's place of abode. Now, this is a fenced area. and someone has decided to carry kiosks, wooden houses, and plant them here. On the rooftops, you can see satellite dishes for those who can afford, but it's mostly a slum community. Join me today on the Citi Newsroom as we tell the story of a slum in a city. So this is a compound, a very maybe sizable one if you like. There's some vegetable in the middle there. I don't know if it was deliberately planted or it grew from the dump site. There's a trolley for odd jobs purposely, I'm sure. There's a huge tank, maybe a water reservoir. I think I should try to open it. That's if it has. Yep, so this is a reservoir of water. Very big enough. But then maybe reservoir may not be necessary. There's a 4 gallon. There's a tap, a standpipe as it is called. This young lady is fetching water. It seems to me like the centralized standing pipe or standpipe for this whole community. Let me go. And it appears there's a supermarket greeting me. This man is standing at the entrance. Hello, sir. My name is Umaru from Citi TV. What's your name?
My name is Kono Samuel.
Sorry, say that again.
Kono Samuel.
Okay. This is your house?
Yes.
Is the shop as well for you?
Yes, my wife.
Where is she?
She's inside.
Okay, when you say inside, I'm really trying to understand where is the inside and where is the outside.
Oh, okay. We have. Let's take it. Here is the store, and then the second one is there, where we have been sleeping.
This is a kiosk, right?
Yes.
Can you let me go join you into your house? Is that would you allow me to come inside? I want to see what you have, how you live.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Welcome.
Go. Okay. So first of all, this is a. All right. So help me understand. This is a porch, maybe.
Yes.
This is a porch, and
So
so tell me the portions on your house.
Here is where we have been selling.
So this is your market.
Here is my market.
And you have a TV there as well.
Yes.
Okay, then what is behind me? What is on this side? This place is called what?
This place, is corridor.
It's corridor.
Yeah.
So this is what, veranda?
Veranda, yeah.
Which other part of your house can you show us?
Yeah.
Okay. Ko. I go. Oh, mommy is sleeping, huh?
Yes.
Wow. This is your bedroom?
Yes.
How long have you lived here for?
I've lived here about 22 years now.
Where were you living prior to this?
From Akuapem.
So when you came to Accra, this is the first place you came to live in?
No.
Where did you live first?
I live at Salbushi.
Buchi?
Yeah.
And then how did you end up here, or why did you end up here?
I came and met a bar, a chop bar at the roadside, and through that, I met the owner of this land, and she took the place to me to hand it for him.
So you're taking care of his land for him?
Yes.
How many plots?
Oh, the plot.
How many acres?
That's one there. Yeah, I don't know.
But it's big.
Yeah.
But where is the person, the owner?
Oh, the owner is there.
Alive?
Yes.
For 22 years now you've been taking. So when you came here first, how was the place like?
Oh, here is praying. Nothing is on the land. It's like bush. Yeah.
So you were here when all the kiosks came?
Yes.
Who built the kiosks? Do people bring it themselves?
The people bring them the kiosks.
So how does someone come to live here? If I want to come and live here, what is the step? What's the procedure?
Oh, no any procedure. It's like for help. Yeah.
So you just carry your kiosk and come?
Yeah.
Can I come and rent a kiosk?
No, the kiosk is for people's others, so they didn't rent it. First, I'm threatening on the land. Yes, people are threatening me. That's why I decided that I want to put kiosk here. To secure me. I'll be safe.
You have family?
Yeah.
How many kiosks are here? Do you know?
Oh, it's our 100. Yeah, 120.
How many are you in your own house, your own room, your space? You have a wife?
Yes, that's my wife.
How many children?
I have 5 children. Yeah.
Are they all here?
Yes, they are all here.
Do you have other people living with you apart from your 5 children?
Oh, yes.
Are you proud living here?
Yeah.
Why are you not renting another place to go and live? Why are you living in a container, a kiosk?
Oh, but I'm here until the owner is ready for his land. Then.
But you can move. You can go and live in a proper place.
Oh. God times the best.
Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome.
So this is the abode of Yao and his family. I'm going to move through the community because this is a huge community to talk to other people and see their stories. These 2 women are sitting here. Hello, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Can I speak to you? I'm from Citi TV. My name is Umaru Sanda. What's your name?
Icelandra.
If I met you at the Accra Mall and I said, tell me where you live, where would you say you live?
Spintex.
So this is Spintex?
Yes.
Because you're just maybe 100 meters from the Spintex road.
Here is also Spintex.
Yeah, I'm saying that you're like 100 meters from the Spintex road. So this is Spintex.
Yeah.
But if I ask you where in Spintex exactly, what would you say?
Printex Yard.
So this is called Printex Yard.
Yeah.
How long have you lived here for?
Just 3 months.
3 months. How did you come to live here?
No, I was having an issue with my landlord, so I just have to move quickly. So a friend of mine gets me this place. Yeah.
Where were you living with this, your landlord?
Alaj.
What kind of structure were you living in or house were you living in?
Oh, compound house. Oh, just room and porch.
How much are you paying here?
Yeah, 60 Ghana, 60 cedis.
A month?
Yeah.
Do you live alone here or you live with people?
With my small sis.
Small sister. So where exactly where is your place?
This is my place.
Can you show me? Can I go inside and look? I just want to see how you live your life.
No, that one I can because I've made my place shakara.
It's okay. I don't mind. Okay. Can I come in? Ko. Okay. So Icelandria. Is that the name? Icelandria says I should hold on. She's going to rectify a few things in her room before she gives me access to go inside. Okay. So this is okay. All right. That's a lot of luggage you have. Ko. Okay. Wow. Tell me where this is. Where is this? How do you call this place?
Porch.
Porch. Where's your family? Where are your parents?
They are at Kumasi.
Why did you come to Accra?
I want to make money, that's why I have come to Accra.
Are you making money?
Small.
How much do you make in a day?
Oh, sometimes 600 to 900.
What work do you do?
I said doormat.
Doormat? Mm-hmm. Can I look inside your bedroom?
Oh, I've made my room shakara, so that one day. Because my wardrobe just breaks, so I've missed everything on the bed that one day.
I don't mind. I want to see.
Hey, you know?
Yes. Okay. I have been locked out again by Iceland as she goes into prepare 1 or 2 things. Okay.
Oh, you can come.
I can come in now.
Oh, come inside.
Okay, go.
Come in.
Okay. All right. Can I sit on your doormat? No, it's fine. The doormat is fine.
Will you give me good luck?
Don't. Yes, I'm a last born.
Okay.
I'm a last born. I have good luck. You've gone to school?
Yeah.
Up to what level?
I just completed senior high. Like, I didn't pass some, so I just rewrite some. So I've buy forms to university, so I'm hoping I'll get.
Which university?
UCC.
What do you want to go and read in UCC? What do you want to go and study?
Education.
You want to be a teacher?
Yeah.
You want to be ed? 4 years it is, right? Mm-hmm. Do you have money to pay for that?
That's why I'm selling now. So I'm started saving small. So definitely, maybe, if God permits, I can afford for it.
Do you feel shy living here?
Sometimes, because I can't even invite my friends to come and see because at first they know that I was staying in a room. So now that I'm in kiosk, if they say, Ice, I want to come and visit you, I say, oh, I'm busy, Charlie. Let's make it another time. You see, because staying in the kiosk there, and you're fine, cry.
What do you make of the environment you live in, the whole community? How is it like?
Yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy, cry. Because if you stay in the kiosk, the advantage is you will not carry like 2,000 to go and pay for a rent, like because the kiosk is at a low price. But you pay land fee every month, 30 cedis. If you go and bath, 1 cedi, toilet 1 cedi. Assuming you are staying with your kids and maybe your siblings are, it's not easy here. It's like maybe we are staying in the kiosk, but if you calculate the money that we will pay during the month now, my man, you can even use it to rent like 2 bedrooms.
When you see the big buildings, the nice plush buildings, and you remember that this is where you sleep, how does that make you feel?
No, it doesn't affect me. It's part of life. Like, that even pushes me to do something for myself, you know that. Because if I see something and I envy, I will not get anything for me, but I have to boost my morale to do something for myself, you know. Yeah.
Thank you for speaking to me, Ice, and for opening up your place to me.
Okay, you are welcome.
And wish you all the best.
All right.
That's the story of Icelandra.
Yeah.
Icelandra. A story of many other people in this neighborhood. This is her bedroom that she has opened up to us. I'm still touring the Printex Yard community that is housing over 100 kiosks. This is a public washroom area. Boss. Hello. Can I speak to you? Thank you. I hear you provide public service here. What's your name?
I'm Eric.
So what do you have here? What do you have here?
We have washroom and bathroom. Shower.
How much do you charge for toilets?
Both 1 cedi, 1 cedi.
1 cedi for if you want to shower, 1 cedi.
1 cedi, yeah.
How about if you want to just urinate?
20 pesos.
You have a GUM poster?
Yeah.
But you support GUM?
Yeah.
Why?
This is the new party, so we want, join him for that.
You go to his church?
Yeah, sometimes.
So you go to his church? Yeah. Is that why you follow this party?
No. What he says and what he's come to do, I think he is good.
You like him?
Yeah.
So you vote for him?
Yeah.
So that's a bird's eye view of Printex Yard on the Spintex Road. Everything ends here or begins here. Depends on how you're looking at it. People rush here in the morning, prepare themselves and head to work and come home. For those who want to have a late night shower, they may want to come and use this place. And this is servicing all the structures that are here. It is indeed life at the lowest minimum. This is Citi Newsroom on Citi TV.
It's still the Citi Newsroom. My name is Vivian Kai Loco.
And mine is Umaru Sanda Amadu.
But why were you harassing the lady?
I wasn't. I was intrigued, shocked, hurt. I don't know, all the adjectives. Yeah, I was hurt. Like human beings were living in that place. It's a painful thing. The housing deficit in this country is huge.
But when it floods, doesn't it affect them?
It does. In fact, there's a lady that I spoke to who had a little baby, and she said the last time it rained, the floods got all the way to the frontage of her place, and she had a toddler with her.
Oh my God.
And you can imagine, it's just like Caleb's story from last night. Imagine if there's no one around and it rains. That people are paying to live there, and it's a whole community. Vivian.
Kiosk, I call it Kiosk Nation.
Kiosk Nation. I like that. But it's sad. It's unfortunate.
It is sad. It's still the Citi Newsroom. When we come back, residents of Tetigu in Accra want the government to construct better drainage systems to prevent perennial flooding in the area.
We'll be back with that. Don't go away.
Rigworld Solutions, forging the frameworks of Ghanaian industry. Engineering solutions from the heart of Takrady, Kejebil. At Rigworld Solutions, we manufacture industrial bolts and nuts, fasteners, hoses and fittings for the extractive and petrochemical industries. World-class products with local expertise. Locate our factory in Kejebil off the Takrady Takwa Road. Call 0302 949917 or 0540 107504. Email enquiries at rigworldsolutions.com. Rigworld Solutions, crafted in Ghana, engineered for the world.
What's poppin'? Brand new dramas, that's what. Ethan Hawke leads a group of freedom fighters in the daring battle to end slavery in Mnet's brand new historical miniseries.
We're gonna start a revolution.
And the rebellious daughter must step up and take the reins of her late father's criminal enterprise in Africa Magic's brand new local series.
What do I do?
What else is poppin'? Brand new pop-up channels, that's what's poppin'. We're serving up family dramas and intrigue galore in The Beloved Man on the new telenovelas channel.
Citizens, we cannot allow this situation to go on.
We're packing a punch with the kung fu adventures of the Chinese Odyssey on the brand new Kicks channel. And we're going crazy over arts and crafts with Cooksy on the new Zumu channel. So pop on over to DSTV for the best of brand new this month.
Have you wondered why people patronize from Franco Trading Enterprise? Follow me, I'll show you why. So this is the reason why people patronize from us. It's because we have quality and affordable mobile phones and accessories. Talk of Alcatel, iPhone, Samsung, and among others. We also have quality laptops and affordable television of all sizes. Our latest baby on the block is the Franco TV 65-inch Smart TV. It's just going to blow your mind. The picture quality is superb. Our shops are open for both wholesalers and retailers. You can also walk into any of our shops nationwide to window shop. But remember to always put on your face mask. Franco Trading Enterprise, indeed the home of quality mobile phones, televisions, and accessories.
Yeah, welcome back to the City Newsroom. Now, Parliament is yet to determine the status of the MP for Fomena, Andrea Mwakwe-Siama, in the House. Now, the New Patriotic Party on Monday wrote to the Speaker of Parliament to invoke Article 97(1)(g) of the party's constitution on the Fomena MP, who has filed his nomination to contest as an independent candidate. Now, we have more in this report filed by Duke Mensa Opoku.
Article 97(1)(g) of the Constitution states that a member of Parliament shall vacate his seat in Parliament if he leaves the party of which he was a member at the time of his election to Parliament to join another party or seeks to remain in Parliament as an independent member. Based on this provision, the General Secretary of the New Patriotic Party, John Buedu, wrote to the Speaker requesting for appropriate sanctions to be taken on the Fomena MP. Andrea Mwakwe-Siama is the first-term member of Parliament for Fomena on the ticket of the NPP. In February this year, he decided to withdraw from the NPP primaries in his constituency, citing a plot from his constituency chairman and the Ashanti regional chairman, Bernard Ntwibu-Esiakum, to undermine his efforts as the reason. In the primaries conducted by the NPP in June, Philip Ofori-Asante clinched the ticket of the party unopposed. Subsequently, the incumbent has filed to contest as an independent candidate. But what really does the law say about this situation? Obi Amwa is MP for Ikuapem South.
People had a right to cross carpet. So what happened was people get up in the morning, sit on the side where they belong, read a statement, and they just carry their books and say that they have crossed carpet. They joined another party. Now the fourth Republican Constitution is very clear that you cannot do that. So if you remember, Mayoseni made a statement on the floor of the House that he had left the party. Automatically it means he had left Parliament, in which case there was a by-election. Now this situation is a bit peculiar. We have a sitting member of Parliament who has gone to file nomination that he doesn't represent the party anymore. He's going independent. This is a situation where he did not even go for primaries. The party had options, but the first option for the party is that under the party's constitution, if you go independent and you say anything that will bring the name of the party into dispute, the party can sanction you, including taking you out as a member of the party.
The third-term MP and seasoned lawyer says the situation will be a tough one for the Speaker.
Well, the Speaker himself is facing this thing for the first time. He will look at the Constitution first and our standing orders, and then may decide to either get a committee to look at it, or may look at the rules here and elsewhere and decide that you pronounce on it. And then it's for the MP to also defend himself as to why the party should still see him as their rep. And in any case, the Constitution talks about vacancy in Parliament. If the Speaker were to rule that indeed he no more represents the party, there will be vacancy. Except that the Constitution also says that if the vacancy occurs within, let's say, 3 months before elections, there will be no by-election.
For MP for South Dai, Roxanne Dafiamakpo, the NPP is using the wrong approach in handling the situation.
What he has done is to file to contest in the next elections to come to Parliament. So the question is whether Article 97(1) Clause G has been breached, particularly in respect of the last leg of the provision. If that interpretation will be placed on that part of the provision, then we'll have to look at the case whether this is a matter that the House can deal with, or it has to be contested in the law court.
He further indicates that the incumbent can resolve the issue in court if Parliament decides to declare his seat vacant.
If he also decides to contest any decision by the Speaker to demand that he vacates the House or vacates his seat, he has to go to the High Court. And when he's in the High Court, then it means he can file for an injunction to injunct the Speaker from demanding that he leaves the House until the matter is resolved. And if that happens, the final determination of the case cannot happen before 7th December 2020, by which time elections would have been held.
Minority Leader Harun Idrisu says the leadership of the House will thoughtfully consider the options available in resolving the matter.
We are studying the move by the New Patriotic Party wanting to dismiss one of its renegade members who has decided to go independent. We are studying the constitutional principle of whether his exit is voluntary or involuntary, and whether by the sacking of his party from the party makes him an independent person, and whether this Parliament will recognize him as an independent member of Parliament. We are studying the provisions of Article 94 combined with 112 carefully, and when we reach a decision, we will communicate same to the Ghanaian public. But for now, he's walking on a limping leg.
We await the decision that will be taken by the leadership of Parliament and announced by the Speaker. Reporting for Citi News from Parliament, my name is Duke Mensonpoku.
Now, some residents of Tetegu in Accra are asking government to construct better drainage systems to prevent perennial flooding in the area. The call comes after the spillage of water from the Weija Dam flooded the community, leaving many homes affected. Here's a report by Citi News' Ni Ayekwe Okai.
The Weija Dam, since its construction in the year 1978, has served as a major source of water for over 80% of residents in the Greater Accra region. It sources the Etiwa Forest at a distance of about 116 kilometers and runs on the Densu River through major towns to Weija. The dam has its safe operating level pegged at 47 feet, but with the heavy rains over the weekend, it shot up to 48.4 feet in less than 24 hours. It thus became necessary for the Ghana Water Company Limited, managers of the facility, to allow minimal spillage.
So it was expedient for us to spill immediately because we couldn't have waited to inform people and even put their lives in danger. By allowing the water levels to that high and not spilling, we are putting the lives of people beyond the dam in danger. So it was expedient that we started the spillage immediately, and that was what we did on Sunday. But prior to that, we informed some opinion leaders, the district, the municipal assembly, informed them, informed NADMO, we informed the chiefs, and then some opinion leaders within the community before we started. But we started minimal spillage with one gate, extended it to 2, 3, 4. So as at now, we are spilling 4 gates, and from the videos that you shot, you realize that we're spilling 4 gates at different levels. And so we expected the water to go below the maximum operating of which is 47 feet, so that the dam can be safe.
Currently, Gate 2 and 4 of the dam are spilling at a level of 12 inches, with Gates 1 and 5 operating at an 18-inch level. The dam has 2 estuaries located at Chokome and Pambros, and runs through communities such as Tetegu, Oblogo, Pambros Salt, Lower Makati Hill, Weija, and other areas. According to residents in some of the communities, it renders their environs flooded, destroying their belongings, and making the already deplorable roads in the community unmotorable.
Felisu kakra mama na basuru say nti onu tana atumi anya asesa ye di be pie ye di ka no so ma mutumu ani amutumu dia ekoso akra nti obu bie de eba pa kwai mo anyina say.
It's very terrible, bro. And the flood, when they open the dam, you pass through, there's a lane here, pass through there, and then flood the whole area. And even this is my house, and I find it difficult before entering the house. It's so bad. It's very bad. And the people in the area, they find it difficult, especially the new people. But the people in the town, before we came, for them, they are used to.
Hadia mo bie dam no a high papa mo bie so na ti mi re dam na ye dwuma nyina so den asai enya kwan kwan betimi apie freedom na akwa dwuma ene ye didi mu nyama ton mu nso ni ba ahade kwan ni ho ubetimi di ukakra betimi ada fa ha ena kwan so ni ho ubetimi edi afa ha apie akoba bia anu anu so ubeka dem sa ebiaduane a okwakoto kra obebre ansa na obetimi akwakoto aduane no
ebiedam no ahai wa hapa ma ye juma ko ya ye misen juma ni sane amanema na ebu ahai.
But how lawful is their existence in these areas?
Assuming that the course of the river was clear, the purpose was clear, okay, we didn't have had any problem because people were living at safe places. Now, what they are living now is not safe. And you were there, okay, and we've been talking about this for the past 20 years. But every year we see new structures springing up. Why should it be so?
With the spillage of the dam, its operating level currently stands at 47.7 feet. According to the Ghana Water Company Limited, the spillage will continue until it reaches the required level. Residents say authorities must institute sustainable and long-term measures to curb the impact of the spillage on them.
There's a particular place here, when they block it, it will not come. Especially there's a place here when I can even show you. when they block it, let something like sea defense to stop.
Yeah, per se abai no nso no mbehwe maye. Na omutimi yi gota efa ho maye. De ka no so nso timi to aha no kra. Untimi nantipo. Enti ye per se omu yi gota edi mai pa. Na down no so ye per se omu yi gota kakra. E mai na nso no yeso ye hu betimi atoye kakra.
For the Ghana Water Company Limited, this spillage exercise has become quite necessary in order to ensure the dam does not collapse as it exceeds its operating capacity. Reporting from Weija in Accra, I'm Ni Ayikwe Okain for Citi News.
Now, the vice presidential candidate of the National Democratic Congress, Professor Nana Jane Obohuajiman, has begun a 6-day campaign tour of the Ashanti region. As part of her tour, she will pay a courtesy call on some chiefs, including the Ashanti Otumfuo Setutu II at the Menchia Palace. She is also expected to hold community engagements with market queens and headquarters, popularly known as Kayayes.
Metesa o bisa enoma kakrebi ena me bisa say na halo aye atwuma mponu ana enfo no moto abama wom ena me kyekye me mu na me say ene empanifo mesremo mo besisem yersisem sasa na bana kwa na ye gina ha ne bisa no makase enya dedadade ena na yersisem Yes, some. I don't know. Yes, some. As I say, yes, some. If you say, you're too abase, you pay and puntu. She ain't come you. And no one in politics or our home idea. So my back on him, assume Jemo.
Now, the newly elected president of the Volta Regional House of Chiefs, Togbi Tepri-Hodo, says the House chose to maintain its political neutrality despite attempts by some persons to politicize the election. According to the lawyer, who is also the paramount chief of the Amfuega traditional area in the North Dai district, his opponents were people who were known to have political interests. Citi News' Benjamin Aklama has more.
Togbi Tepri-Hodo IV said it is a known secret that his opponents had political leanings, but he was happy that the chiefs voted against such persons. The Volta Regional House of Chiefs on Thursday, October 15, 2020, elected a new set of executives who will run the affairs of the House for the next 4 years. The House elected Togbi Tepri-Hodo IV as president and Togbegan Patamia Jekle VII as vice president. They were elected after a disagreement over what the right method was to procure proxy votes for chiefs who could not make it to the meeting physically to participate in the elections. There was also a service of a lawsuit on Togbi Sri III contesting his eligibility to participate in the election. Lawyer for the plaintiffs, Captain retired Nkrabia Ifad Date, in a Citi News interview, said the Volta Regional House of Chiefs and Togbi Sri were both acting in contempt of the courts by allowing Togbi Sri to participate in the election.
As of today that I'm speaking to you, this house is pending, the judicial committee is pending determination of that petition. And Patrick Agboga has 2 High Court contempt proceedings against him pending today. In fact, this week, Tuesday, the 2 cases were called at the High Court in Accra. So, what is happening is that we have issued a writ of summons and a motion for interim injunction against Patrick Agboga and Volta Regional House of Chiefs, this building, this house. We have sued them that they can go ahead and do their elections, but it should be without Patrick Agboga.
Finally, the election took place peacefully with Togbi Tepri-Hodo IV and Togbegan Patamia Jekle being elected as president and vice president respectively. Togbi Apede of the Asogli State, Togbi Bubolulu of Vakpo, and Togbi Doglo Anuma of Aveno were also elected alongside the president and vice to represent the region at the National House of Chiefs. Togbi Tepri-Hodo, in a Citi News interview after the election, said he was happy that the Regional House of Chiefs clearly chose to elect people who upheld the House's political neutrality.
We have always maintained our political neutrality, and we think that the decision of the Volta House of Chiefs was to the effect that they would not allow anybody to interfere with the political neutrality of the House, and that is what they established today by these elections.
Was it the case that you suspected that your opponents had political leanings?
Oh yes. It was all over the place. It was no news. It was no news at all. It was no longer news. We all knew that this was what was happening. But then I'm saying that then the people, the chiefs who have voted today, have voted that political neutrality must be maintained at the House at all times.
You're still watching Citi Newsroom on Citi TV. Ahead on the bulletin, we'll take you to the Bono East region, where customers of collapsed savings and loans companies have been embarking on a peaceful protest through Techiman.
Stay with us, we'll be right back.
Hello, my brother. It's been a long while. Your house dey be o. I use the finest materials for this building. I can see that. But my brother, you know, just last year you built this house. Oh yeah. When the walls started peel off like banana due to rising damp. My brother, that's been my issue. I've tried so many things, but nothing works. You know what? They even use that black rubber thing on it before the concrete casting. You mean that boiler rubber? Oh, my brother, you would have saved yourself the stress if only you used Visqueen DPM from Vertigio Limited. That'd be what my puppy used for house. And over so many years, the house still they come up.
For purchases and enquiries, contact Ventigio Limited at Spinters Road, Accra, or in Kumasi at Oshumasi Kwarasu.
Visqueen DPM, no size.
The Equinfi Juice Factory is a 1D1F initiative funded by Ghana Exim Bank. Each juice brand, Equinfi Fruit Juice, is made from fresh pineapple and its quality is impeccable. All raw materials used in its production are purchased here in Ghana. The entire value chain has helped the community prosper by creating jobs for many Ghanaians, from farming, distribution, and retail. Due to its great taste and brand promotion, Equinfi Juice is available in supermarkets and shops all over Ghana. And just like Equinfi Juice Factory, there are other factories set up across the country under the 1D1F initiative in areas such as shea production, poultry, pharmaceuticals, sweet potatoes, avocado, tomatoes, mangoes, and more local businesses which are creating jobs and expected revenue. At Ghana Exim Bank, we call this the Made in Ghana 4P. Produce, promote, purchase, and prosper. If as a people we believe in the Ghana beyond aid, then let's prosper as a nation by producing, promoting, and purchasing our own products. Let's support Made in Ghana and let's take Made in Ghana to the world. One district, one factory. Ghana at work. Ghana Exim Bank, facilitating Ghana's international trade.
You've come a long way from where you started, and in that time, you've upgraded a lot. But have you upgraded your entertainment? When you upgrade to GoTV Max, everyone gets an upgrade. Football fans can up their game with La Liga and get all new action with the NBA and NFL on a brand new channel, ESPN. The kids will go crazy for the most popular kids shows, and family night is sorted with blockbuster movies on TNT. Plus, our local celebrities will keep you connected to your continent, while our general entertainment channels will take you international. There's a whole lot for the whole family when you upgrade to GoTV Max, so make the move today and give your family an upgrade they'll love. GoTV, live it, love it.
Yeah, welcome back to the Citi Newsroom. Now, a group made up of customers of collapsed savings and loans companies have embarked on a peaceful protest through the principal streets of Techiman in the Bono East region, demanding payment of their locked-up cash. Citi News' Michael Chachi, who joined the protesters, reports that they have resolved to vote against the current government on December 7 if it fails to pay their monies.
Customers of the fund's collapsed savings and loans companies, including Care for Humanity Fund Club International, God is Love Fund Club, Justa Motors and Investments, and Little Drops Helping Hand, held placards that carried their message. The demonstration was to draw the government's attention to their plight. The customers, numbering over 50,000, laments the hardship they have had to endure because of their inability to get their monies back. They threatened to vote out the current administration in the December polls if it failed to fulfill its promise to pay their monies in full.
Your government, the MPP, was solely voted into power in 2016 because you promised returning or paying back our investment monies in these companies, notwithstanding whether it was registered or unregistered. Whether it was registered or unregistered microfinance or fan clubs. Mr. President, whether registered or unregistered microfinance or fan clubs, we are all Ghanaians and we deserve to be treated equally with fairness and justice. We vividly remember and still have the tapes on your promise on various campaign platforms in 2016 to handle the investment crisis and pay back our monies. Yes, we wholeheartedly accepted your message, went out massively and voted you into power. Almost 4 years down the road, what are we seeing? Deception and disappointment.
The director of the Regional Coordinating Council, Mr. George Padmore Mensah, who received the group's petition, urged the members to exercise restraint and give the government ample time to work towards paying them.
This petition has been received. I will discuss with my minister and will forward accordingly to certainly the president. Let us all hope that some good news will come and our people will also have some comfort. Because making an investment to go back is so disturbing. And I hope that, like the statement that the president made, is going to take good care of you because we are the people and the citizens of Ghana, and he, being the first gentleman of the country, is going to work on that. Let us exercise a bit of restraint and then let's give the government time to deliver on this.
Well, that's it for today's edition of the Citi Newsroom. Log on to our website. We have more stories there.
You can also subscribe to CitiTube on YouTube for more video contents from Citi TV.
Download the Citi Newsroom app from the Google Play Store or the App Store and keep updated on the go.
You can watch Citi TV on DSTV channel 363 and GoTV channel 182.
My name is Vivian Kai.
And mine is Umaru Sandamado. Thank you for watching.